Good morning everyone. So today we'll be learning algebra. I think most students, most people they have a problem with algebra. Actually it's a branch of mathematics where people face lots of problem. Arithmetic you've already learned. Like in arithmetic what you have learned is, or in number system, we have learned about numbers like natural numbers, whole numbers and all those stuffs. But what happens in algebra is, and this is where like the class 6 students normally, that is where the algebra starts in CBSE, they face a lot of problem. They don't understand what is happening because of the variable. Algebra talks about numbers and variables combined together. So when numbers and variables are combined together, we get a new branch of mathematics that is called algebra. Like till now we know that 1 plus 2 will get 3, all the stuffs we know. But supposing if we have something like this, x plus x, then what will be the answer? If we have supposing 2x plus 3x, what is the answer? So this x, because of this x, many students face difficulty. What is this x? So to understand algebra, we have to first know what is a constant. So in algebra, all the numbers that we have are called constants, which has a fixed value. Something which has fixed value, okay? Something which has fixed value. Like example, 2. It's fixed, you can't change 2. 3 minus 2 minus 5 minus 2 by 3. 7. All these are fixed. You can't change 2, you can't change 3. They will always remain 2 only. So these are called constants in algebra. Means the numbers that we have been using since before, that thing, same thing will be called constants here. Then next is your variable. Variables are also called literals. Literals means all this A, B, C, X, Y, Z, other than the numbers. All these alphabets that we use, X, Y, Z, all these are called your variables because they are not fixed. Something which is not fixed. They are not fixed. Variables, you can't say it's fixed because if you have noticed, sometimes X, we can say, right, 1. Sometimes we can say X is 2. Sometimes we can say X is 3. So we can't say X is 1 always. We can't say X is 2 always. It is not fixed. The variables are not fixed. Okay, you can give any values to them. And they are unknown as well. They are unknown. We don't know the value of them. So that's the reason they are called variables. Next is your term. What do we understand by term is combination of variable or constant, combination of constant and a variable with a mathematical operation. With a mathematical operation, like supposing if I have 2 into x, then we can call this thing as a term because 2 is a constant. It is combined with the variable with the mathematical operation multiply. What do you understand by mathematical operation is all this plus, minus, divide and multiply. These are the 4 operations that we have in maths, the mathematical operation. So that is your term. Then what is algebraic expression? If we have to understand, it is algebraic expression will be combination of 2 or more terms, combination of 2 or more terms with the mathematical operation. That is 3x plus 2y minus z. we can call this one as mathematical algebraic expression. It's just an expression. Okay, now here in algebra again you have to know what are like terms. I hope till here is clear. First thing in algebra we need to know that what is a constant. All the numbers are called constant here because you can't change the value of the numbers. Then comes variable. Variable means all the alphabets that we have, those are called variables because they are unknown. And basically in algebra we are finding an unknown. Like supposing in a simple way you can say like this, we are trying to find an unknown. X plus 1 equals to 4. Had it been a number system, this x we can just write directly 3 plus 1 equals to 4. Yes, can we say that? But here this x is unknown, so we need to find that x. So here all these variables are the unknown that we have to find. The unknown is replaced by x. So here the only value x can have is 3. Okay, so the value of x has to be 3. So that's why all these variables are unknown. So now let's see what are like terms. Like terms in algebra will be all the terms having the same variable. Like if there are some terms which have the same variable, then we call it as like terms. Like 3x, 2x, 5x, all these are called like terms because if you see, this is a term, this is a term, this is a term, but they have the same variable. That's why they are called like terms. And one more thing we have to remember in algebra is that addition and subtraction of the algebraic expression is possible, or the terms is possible in algebra. The addition and subtraction of terms is possible in algebra only if they are like terms. Like supposing you can subtract this two only if they are like terms. That is like the rule that we follow here. Then only we can say answer will be x or 1x. But if same thing is written in this way, 3x minus 2y, if they are unlike terms, then we can't do anything here. So this is what the small kids will have a lot of problem, because they are still having doubt with this, like the variable thing. They will just subtract this and they will sometimes write just xy, which is not possible, because according to the rule they are saying we can subtract in algebra only those two terms whose the ones who have the like terms, and only those two terms will be added which have the like terms. Other than that you can't do any addition or subtraction because it is not following the rule, because they are unlike terms. This is one term, this is another term, but they are unlike because the variable is different. The variable will decide whether they are like terms or unlike terms. Okay, so here if you want to see the example for unlike, it will be 3x plus 5y plus 7z. These are all unlike terms, and if we try to add them, we can't do the addition according to the rule, because in algebra we have to follow the rule of like terms and unlike terms. Here addition is not possible. It becomes just like that. We can't do anything here. It's not that we will write 10xyz, or it's not that we will just write 10x. So this is the main thing that we need to be very careful. There was one student of friend of mine who was giving competitive exam. Even that person was having problem with algebra. Imagine. So we need to clarify this doubt to students. And another thing can be, so like terms and like terms can only be added and subtracted. But in multiplication what happens is you can multiply the unlike terms. It's not that if it is multiplication you cannot do multiplication. We can do multiplication in unlike terms, but because the numbers are there, we can multiply the numbers and the variable will remain there, xy. So multiplication of unlike terms is possible. Okay, even division you can say, supposing 15x by 3y, you can divide the numbers, 3 5s. So final answer you can write 5x by y. Okay, so this is possible. And if it is like terms multiplication, then it is more better, like supposing 3x into 4x cube. So we should know something from powers chapter also. When like terms are multiplied, what will happen is the number will be multiplied with number, the constant will be multiplied with constant, and the variable will be multiplied with variable. So 3 4s are 12, and x into x cube will be x to the power 4. How we know this? From power chapter. When the base is same and multiplied, powers are added. Because all these four things are multiplied actually. 3 into 3x means 3 into x into 4 into x cube. Everything is multiplied. All the four things are multiplied. But what I'm doing is I'm just multiplying the number with number and then the variable with variable. Then I got the final answer like this. So I hope this one was clear. Then if you are having some problem with some topics, you can let me know. I can discuss that topic. Other than that, I just have to go accordingly. Let's see what is there in the book, class 6 book. Many people prefer to this class 6 book also because so many people, they are not from maths background. So when they are giving competitive exams, they go through all these chapters only. So if we see here in class 6 CBSE NCRT, we have questions like, okay, these things are not required, but let's go to things which are required. 1 minute. Now after once we have learned that thing, then it's simple. The other thing is we should just know how to add the algebraic expression. Like supposing if we have 3x plus 2y plus 7x comma or 7z and minus 3x plus 5y and 6x plus 2z. So how we do the addition in this algebraic expression is just remove the minus, it will be plus. You just remove the comma, then it will be plus, then again remove the comma, it will be 6x plus 2z. So this will be 3x. We combine the like terms. So whenever we are doing addition or subtraction in algebra, we have to first combine the like terms. As I told you that time, like terms means which have the same variable. Plus 2y plus 5y plus 7z plus 2z. So first is this. First we'll remove the comma, write the addition, then combine the like terms, and then what we can do, we can cancel this because we already know 2 minus 2 is 0. So obviously 3x minus 3x also will give you 0, right? They are like terms, same thing, different sign. This is 6x plus this and this will give me 7y. It's just the addition that we have learned in our arithmetic or number system when we did integers and all those stuffs. Same thing, but the only thing we have to be careful in algebra is whether they are like terms or not. If it is like term, then only we can add. That is what the rule says. Otherwise, we can't add. So the answer will end here. Now it doesn't mean that we can add this and write one more step because x, y, z are different variables. So that will be the final answer. So like this, many more multiplication of algebraic expressions also will be there. So I'll just show you one more with multiplication of algebraic expressions. So addition, I think it's clear. Let's see multiplication. Multiplication of algebraic expressions, like let's say, let's take a simple one, 3x into let's say 5y into 7z. So what we will do, as I told you, whenever, even though they are unlike terms, we can multiply the numbers. 3, 5, 7. So it will be 21, 105, right? And x, y, z. So this will be the multiplication of algebraic, the terms in algebra. This is how we can multiply the terms in algebra. Okay. So as of now, I'll end the class. I just wanted to show you this algebraic expressions things. Then I will, in the next class, I'll show you about the more about how we can do sums with substitution method and addition and subtraction plus division in algebraic expression. Then we'll go to simple equation and then polynomials. So thank you.